Jimmy here. Hey, I want to show you what I'm going to do because it's going to be super cold next week. What I'm going to do to add supplemental heating to my outside spigots. I'm kind of worried that the styrofoam plastic covers that I have aren't going to be enough to keep the pipes and the valve from freezing. So here's what I made. Essentially, it's going to be a light bulb heater. I purchased some of these components at Action Lighting for Christmas and Halloween decorations for the past years, and this is some leftover parts. I'm using SPT2 components here. I have a C7 socket, I have a receptacle here, and then I have a 25-watt incandescent bulb. And I'm going to use this as a heating source and install this on the faucet spigot and then cover it with the styrofoam plastic cover that you get at any Home Depot or Lowe's or any home supply store. So this is what I'm going to try to protect. I have these spigots. I have 4 of them around my house. I have this, this typical styrofoam and plastic cover. Under normal conditions, this will protect you to 20 degrees with no problems. I know we're going to get pretty cold. It's going to get down to 7, which is extremely unusual for us. I am kind of concerned that whatever I do is not going to be enough, especially for this spigot, which sticks out a little bit more than others. So I'm going to add a little supplement. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to set the phone down to do this, but I'll show you the final product and show you the results when I'm done. This is one of the spigots that I'm trying to protect. As you can see, it sticks out a little bit more probably than it should. So I got to make sure that it's going to stay warm. I'm going to take my heater that I made using the light bulb. I'm going to connect it, and then I'm going to put the typical plastic styrofoam cap on top of it. And normally these caps can protect you down to the 20s, 15 degrees, but it's going to get down to the single digits, which is a little bit unusual for us in this part of Texas. We seldom see temperatures lower than mid-20s, and apparently it's going to get down to 7, and it's been 50 something years, maybe 70, I think, if the weatherman reported right, since we've had this kind of temperature. So I want to make sure that this thing does not freeze. I don't want to deal with any plumbing issues on a brick wall and that goes into the bathroom. So I'm going to make sure that this is protected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this custom-made light bulb heater, and then I'm going to attach it to this pipe and then plug it into a plug that I have on this side of the house, and then I'm going to cover it with the styrofoam plastic protector. I'll show you how to do that, but I'll have to put the phone down to set it up. Since I'm doing this by myself, I'm essentially having to splice the edits together, but essentially I'm going to put the tape, the really sticky tape, onto the light bulb, and then I'm going to attach that light bulb to the pipe. And I'll show you the results once I get this done. So now you can see that the light bulb is firmly attached. It doesn't wiggle. The cord can be moved around. It's wrapped all the way around. So now I'm going to attach the cap, bring this wire on top so that there's any rain or any water, it'll drip down and it'll avoid it. And once we do that, then I'll plug it in, and I'll show you before and after readings on the temperature that's going to be inside of the cap. All right, so I got everything set up. Now I just need to close it. I will have to cut this in the edit, as I'm the only person doing this once again. So I'm having to do this one-handed, which is nearly impossible. I can try it to see. Let's see. I'm going to push it on, pull that, maybe use a little pressure here, one-handed, kind of walk it down the elastic connector. Let's see. Oh, I got it. Okay. So straighten it, tighten it, and pull this around to the top. So now I'm going to grab my power cord. So now I'm going to get the plug and plug it in. It is a polarized plug, so I got to make sure I get that right. It has a little bit of resistance. It's on. Let's see if it's on. You can probably see a little bit of the light in there. Yep, you can see the light. Knowing that it's 30 degrees outside right now, I'll put a thermometer on this, give you a digital readout and show you what it is. I'm going to come back in about 10 minutes after letting this sit there and heat up, and then I'll show you how warm it actually gets inside of this and how much more protection that will offer. All right, so I set up a Fluke multimeter with the temperature sensor on it. It's just sitting in the air right now. I'll come back in a couple minutes, but as you can see, it's about 37 degrees on this side of the house. A little bit of heat still residual from the concrete or the brick, but the ambient temperature out here, it's pretty cold. I'll come back. I'm going to actually take this and put it inside of the straight right in here, kind of let it get a good temperature reading inside the box and let you know. I'll come back in 10 minutes, but you can already tell that it's increasing. So I'll be back in a couple minutes to show you the results. All right, now I'm back after a little more than 10 minutes. You can see the temperature that's inside of the box. It will probably go up a little bit more. In my experiments, I did see it get as high as 95 degrees, and I think that's tied to where the sensor is inside in relation to the pipe and the light bulb. Just keep in mind, you know, I'm using a GFI plugs here, so if any water gets on it, the stuff goes out quickly. I find that the components that I'm using are also pretty high quality. They're designed to be completely sealed, and I usually haven't had any problems with these. I've had these things outside before in heavy rainstorms, even during Halloween, and they just shut off the circuit, so it's no big deal. But basically that's the way I'm going to protect my spigots from this really cold weather that we're going to experience. It should be fine. Haven't had any problems with just covering it, but single digit temperatures is not something we have experienced in a very long time. So yeah, I hope that helps somebody. Hope someone else can do this. If anyone's in a pinch, you know, I have a couple of these. You might have to buy your own bulbs. You can borrow mine if you're local to me. But anyways, that's my idea. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching my video.